Hey everybody, this is Tim. Welcome back to another episode of Boone County Beekeeper. Now, today is Saturday. It is the 8th day of June. And guys, I am about a week behind here. And I'll explain that here in just a moment. If you notice, I didn't have a video last week, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. Now, if you remember, back I think it was about May the 11th, and this hive right here, 32, and then the yellow one over there, and then also the long hive. If you will remember, I took the queens out of there and moved them over here in some nuke boxes, and they're doing good. I'm going to check on them today. But they was doing really well, growing, so that's what we was wanting. Now, those cells should have emerged, I'm going to say, on or around Memorial Day. And my plan was to come up here last weekend and get in here and pull, I know the honey flow coming in and queenless, they've got to be honey bound. She probably don't have anywhere to lay. So my plan was to come up last Saturday and get in there and actually give them some room. I'm going to give everybody a box today of drawn comb and foundation. And I'm going to pull a few frames of honey out, and I'll take that home and eat. And then I'll give them some drawn comb in the bottom. But as the title of the video goes to show, sometimes life happens, And so what happened was last week, about Thursday or so, I got the stomach bug. And let me tell you, I got it bad too. I was down for quite a few days. Could not get very far away from the commode, if you know what I mean. And it was bad. I was pretty sick. So I didn't get to get up here. And guys, I mean, that's just the way that it is. That's life. And I hate that I couldn't, because the timing would have been perfect. But that's just the way that it happened, and just have to deal with it. Now today, I don't know what we're going to find. Did they in fact make a queen? I've not been in there. Did they make a queen? Did she get mated? Did she make it back safely? Is she laying? If she's not laying, she should be very close to being laying. So what we're going to do today, if we don't see any, we're going to go ahead and put some comb in, put some foundation in, give them another box. I'll give her a week or so, and I'll come back and check them again. We'll see if we got any eggs. Hopefully we might see some eggs today. I don't know. But if not, we've got queens over here we can pull back over if we have to. But the flow, let me tell you about the flow. The flow is over. They're not flying very much here today at all, which is just about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the day. The sun is not fully hit over here yet, so I'm in the shade. See a little bit of activity, but not a lot. So the poplar's done, black locust is done, blackberries, all that first flow is done. Now, I have heard some rumors and seen on Facebook and some things about the basswood is starting, which is a little bit early. But listen, with the way this year is going, very possible, you know what I mean? So, but the basswood is it, guys. That's all we got left if it hits. Don't know if it'll hit or not. I was wanting to plan on maybe next weekend pulling what honey I got, but I don't think I'm going to get to. I had a friend to die and got to go to a memorial service, so that's going to be next weekend. So probably going to have to wait an extra week on the honey pull, and that's fine. Hey, it's not going nowhere. So Old Glory here, this box is full. This box should be full. These should have a little bit in them. And what I'm going to do before I leave today, I'm going to put this one and this one on top of these two. And that way it'll be easier to pull when I get ready. And then that'll give them these two here to get any basswood if there is any. So got a lot to do. Don't know what all I'll show today. I'll film everything and splice some things together. So we'll just see where we're at. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. So here we go. All right, guys, so here we go, and we'll go ahead and we'll do the old mean hive first. I like to go ahead and just get it over with. These girls here are pretty feisty. If you remember now, we pulled the queen out of here, and hopefully they've made a queen. I know they've been bringing in stuff like crazy, so they're definitely probably honey bound. I'm hoping maybe they would pull some of the stuff up into this super. Now, I had a question about feeding. This colony has never been fed. I was going to, but they had so much honey in it when I transferred them in. So what I got in here is pure honey, and we'll see what happens. So let's get in here and see what we got. I don't know. Got a box full of bees. Don't know what to tell you guys. Now these girls here have been known to be a little bit on the testy side, so we will see. Let me go over here and get my hive tool. I have, in fact, brought my hive butler today, and if we have any honey, we will go ahead and deal with that. We'll take us a few frames home. Looks like this top box, just looking, looks like they have, in fact, made me some honey. See what we got here. But like I say, it's going to be probably a couple weeks before I can pull any honey. Yeah, look here, guys. There's that's full, already capped over on this side. So let me pop this open. See what we got here, guys. Now these, like I said, these girls here are a little bit grouchy. So hey, we got us a box of honey right there. That's good. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm gonna set these girls up here. Hang on, let me make some room. We'll make us a little room. We'll set this over here. Put this right here. That way we can put the smoke them down pretty good. That way we can put the cover on here so we don't have a big robin situation. Now, I know we got issues, so let's see. Just gonna pop this off. So these girls, I hope they have a queen. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We'll find out. And I've got, like I said, I got another box here for them. And any honey we got, we may pull it out, take it with us, see what happens. We'll go through them real good. All right, so right here we got, you know what? We got a queen. I see larvae already, so that's good. And looks to me like they have pulled some of that honey up. These was full. I see larvae down in there and another honey frame there. So, all right, let me just set this up here. That's a good sign. Now, these girls here a little bit feisty at times, so we'll see what we got. All right, here's a, oh, we definitely got us a queen. I see larvae everywhere, guys, so we're in good shape. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about them anymore. I think we're good here. What I'm going to do, I'll go on over just a little more, pull one more out of the center, and we'll see what we got. So we've got space. She's got space to lay. They've got themselves polished up. So we do in fact have a queen in here. There's a lot of pollen, I see. Lots of pollen. So let's just do this. Check one more. This looks like a full frame of honey here, maybe. So we're in pretty good shape. Better shape than I thought we'd be on this one. All this honey. There's a full frame of honey. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this one home. We'll take this one home. I'll put this in my hive butler. Okay. Come on out there, girl. So, there was one full frame of honey, and here's an empty frame. And let's go on over. Put this one back in. And here's what we'll do, guys. Let me go over here and get them a box. All right, so right here is them girls in another box. And what we'll do, we'll smoke them down here a little bit. And we'll just give them some time and some space. And we'll let them do their thing. So we'll put this one on. Okay. We'll go ahead and put our excluder back on. And we're ready to pull some honey off of here. Go ahead and put this one back over on top. So we're in pretty good shape. So we do in fact have a queen, looks like. That's a good thing. So I've seen some larvae there. So we'll worry about them a little bit later. Let's go ahead and look in this honey super real quick, just see what we do have. I'm hoping, I don't know if you can see that or not, I'm hoping that when we do get this queen going good and these bees cycle out, I'm hoping there's some comb, empty comb. So I've got, looks like maybe 5 or 6 frames of honey in here. Let's see. I got her glued in her, I guess. Yeah, that's full, that's heavy. Not been capped yet, so partly capped. So yeah, we've got a few frames of honey here. Alright, so there's number 1. So what we'll do, put this lid back on. Boys, that's a good sign right there. I'm glad. So we got a mated queen. That's excellent. So here's what we'll do. We'll put our lid on. Well, before we do that, let's write us some notes here. I'm going to find my marker. The bees is about ready to pack me off. So today is 6:08. Saw larvae and eggs. 6:08 added box. So there's that. Okay, so now we're good, guys. So there's that. We'll take our brick, put our brick up here, showing that we're queen right. Okay. So let's go over here to this one. This one here, all I'm going to do to this one is I'm just going to add a box. I am going to check her laying pattern just a little bit. So we got 1 frame of honey out of that one. We'll move my hive butler over here. Alright, so right here, this was that swarm, if you remember. Looks like they built some comb, so they need some space for sure, big time. I hate that I was awful weak, but you know what? Like I said, life happens, and boy does it ever happen. So we got plenty of honey up here. Look here. I hope you can see that. It's a mess, but this flow's been really heavy, and it is what it is. So we smoke them down. We'll give them a box. We'll hit them pretty hard there. Smoke. Let me go over and get me a little something to put the honey on. So these girls here, they need a little space for sure, and that's okay. We'll give them some space today. It is what it is. You know, man gets sick, you can't help it. Let me tell you, I've never made the 30-minute trip up the road, I don't believe. Pretty bad. Don't care a bit to tell you. Pretty bad. What beautiful honey. I noticed the poplar this year done fair, but we had a lot of rain. So I think a lot of it is clover and black locust, which makes a good honey. It's a lighter honey. I'm gonna be sticky again, guys. Let me move this over here out of the way, let them rob us. Here has got a queen, but if you'll remember, her laying pattern was a little weird. And then I noticed that it looked like there was eggs inside of there where Yeah, look here where it's emerged. So she's laying pretty good. Let me see what we got here. Put my flashlight out. Them cells there is no egg, but they are polished up. Polished. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this over here. I'll pull another one or two. We're gonna have bees whenever it flows over. They're grouchy. I see larvae in there now. Her pattern is not that great, so I do see larvae down in there. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, button these girls up, and what we'll do, we'll give them another week or so, maybe 2 weeks. We'll get in here and check her laying pattern again. Kind of go from there. Let me go grab a box, guys. Hold on. Okay, so we're back. Now, what we got here, guys, is a medium. I like to go into winter. Smoke them down real good. I like to go into winter with a deep and a medium, and no excluder in between here. So I'll let her come up and she'll have plenty of room to lay. They can store nectar in there, and I will actually start feeding here pretty soon. As soon as the dirt hits in here, and I gotta scrape all this stuff off. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start treating these girls and getting them ready for winter. Really, if you think about it, as I've said before, our season is just about over. I like to say that the season goes from August to July, because everything that I do in the days coming forward is going to set me up for next year. So we got to start our mite treatments as soon as this basswood gets done. We have to start our treatments, and we'll have to feed and maybe make some comb and just see what happens. Now, boy, that's pretty honey. Beautiful. Hate to waste it, but they'll get it. All right, so there's that. So these girls has got another box. They should be fine for now. They've got space, and hopefully we'll give her some time, see how her laying is going to do. I don't know. Didn't have no notes in that one. I had to make a card up on that one. So there's that one. So we'll do this one right here, the same way with my hands are slick, that honey on there. Queen right. That's what we want to see, queen right. All right, so let's go on down to the next one. Now, if you remember, this one right here, if you remember, is another one that we took the queen out of. And let's hope we got a queen in there. We'll see. But time will tell. You just never know. So I hope that she got mated. Seem like some really good bees here. They was fairly gentle, which I don't figure they're going to be real gentle today, because everybody's home. They're not flying much today. It's, like I said, now this flow is about over. And if you remember, I did stick an excluder on there, and which was pointless. It really was pointless. Which I don't know. I see some white down in there, so we'll see. Let me lay this up here. I do see a little bit of white. Well, at least maybe built some comb anyway. Now these girls have been fed, so I probably wouldn't be eating this honey, but they have, I don't know, they have made a little bit, and they've drawn some comb. That's what I was hoping they'd do. So we'll just have to wait and see. Looks like they've built way across there, so that's good. Let's see if we have a queen. That's what we want to see. I'll set these girls out for a minute. Did we, in fact, make a queen? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. So I hope we did. We will see. Hopefully you can see that, guys. You know, it just life happens. So right here, as you can see, I hope you can see it, I got this empty comb. Just getting started on that one. This was a swarm that we caught, if you remember, down at the cemetery. Pollen, lots of pollen in that frame. Let me see if I can get my flashlight out. It's shady here right now, and that's a good thing. And shake these girls off. It's shady out here right now. So these cells are polished. I do not see any eggs. I do see pollen and honey. This might be one that we'll have to bring back. I don't know. Time will tell. The jury's still out. We'll see. These are pretty gentle bees. I like these bees. I like them real well. We're going to do the long hive same way. We'll film it, but like I say, you won't see that till winter time. Uh-oh, guys. Let me see what we got right here. I do, in fact, look here. I see larvae and some brood. I see larvae everywhere. You know what? These girls has made a queen. And they have, in fact, made a queen. Them cells are polished up. So she's just got mated. And she's just getting started. So there's a patch of pearly white larvae. Hot dog. Guys, that's exactly what we wanted to see. So I'm not going any further on this one. I'm just going to let them do their thing. Let me go ahead, scoot this over. So we 2 for 2, guys. That's great. 2 for 2. Now let me go over here again and get us a box. Go and get us a box. Hang on. All right, girls, we're back. Here's you some more space. Let you just grow. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. It's getting ready to get into a time here. As you remember, I don't get in here a lot. I'll get in, maybe pull a frame or two. Just check, make sure we just got ourselves a queen still yet. Make sure she's laying good. And then just kind of go from there. We'll feed through the dirt and maybe build a little comb, do a little treating. And that's it. So that will be their deep and a medium. That will be their winter configuration. Here's my notes. Let me write my notes. So I moved that queen on the 5/11. I haven't been here since. So today is 6/08. Saw larvae and eggs. 6/08. Added box. And there we go. So we're good. So we're 2 for 2, and you'll have to wait till January. See how the long hive did. I'll definitely be pulling some honey out of there today. Alright, so there's that. What's here, guys? Here's what I like to do. Queen right. That's good. That's a good sign right there. Okay, so we're good. Alright, so let's go up here a minute. Hang tight. We'll go up here and talk this for a second. So that is about all I'm probably going to show today. But that's a good thing. And we're good. Let me get you. So what we got now, if you remember, we pulled those queens out and we brought them up here. And everybody's flying good here. And I wanted to get in here last week, but it actually worked out better than I thought it did. I figured I'd have to really give them a lot of space in that bottom box, but it looks like they pulled a lot of that nectar up. They pulled it up into the supers that I had on there. Now, in that one, I know that some of that was sugar syrup, so probably what I'll do is I'll just get the comb off there and spin it out, and I'll feed that back in their feed. I'll put it in a bucket and feed it back to them, and we're going to get ready to start feeding here pretty soon. The one down there, number 52, the old mean hive, they've given me a pretty good little box of honey here on top. That's good. And then we're going to get a couple off of Old Glory. So what I'm going to do the rest of the day now, I'm not going to film. I will film the long hive. I'm going to check it next. But I'm going to switch them boxes around on Old Glory, put the 2 fulls on top, and then I'll put my 2 empties down on the bottom next to the excluder. And what that'll allow me to do, come up and put an escape board in there between them a few days before I get ready to extract, and just pull them off and go. And I may jump in here, see what we got here on these. I've not been in the Buckfast, that Hive IQ. I've not been in there in a little bit. I need to get in there and see what's going on with them, make sure they still got some space. They should be fine. Who knows, they may have a little honey in that super too. I've not been in there in weeks. This one, definitely going to get in there and check it. Plan on this is now I'm going to, when I pull this honey the same day, I'll get in this bottom blue box and I'll pull some frames out, checkerboard, and I'm going to run that as a double deep. Run the Hive IQ as a double deep through the winter. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm pleased. I was really, really worried about all this. I was afraid that I was a little bit too late, and I think I was just in the nick of time. So looks like the bees, you know, I've learned that. You worry a lot, but a lot of times the bees will take care of the problem. The bees know more about what they need and what to do than what I do. I know what they need. It's hard to get up here to get it done sometimes. So I need to get in here today too with this one. This one here is the Buckfast. If you remember, got some sales. A lot of bees in there. There's only 3 frames. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that divider out today. And I'm going to go ahead, and if I see anything like the ones emerge, I'm going to go ahead and just make this a 7-frame nuke and let them grow. And we'll put them in a regular nuke box a little later. So I still got some work to do here today. But guys, I appreciate you being here, and thank you for being here and watching these videos. I tell you, it means a lot. Subscribers, I pay some attention to that. I appreciate it. I'm like 670 something, I believe. That just blows me away. It really does. And I appreciate it, guys. The comments, you know, I get comments. I get good and bad. Now, a lot of people out there like to question everything you do, but listen, I'm not perfect. Never said I was, and I'm saying that I never will be. I'm not the best beekeeper in the world. This is my hobby. I love it. You know, I like honey, and I like fooling with these bees. They're smart animals. So by no means am I telling you what to do. This is more just videos of what I do, you know, and it's how I do things and problems that I have, and I'm not telling you what to do. Now, if you see something to do that you like, you can try it if you want. It doesn't really matter to me, but it's just me. And so sometimes I get some negative comments, but I guess that's just part of it. You're going to. And we'll see what happens. Now, this one up here, the purple one, we put if you remember, another frame of eggs and brood in there. I don't know if I'll get in there today or not. I'll probably let them go another week and just see if they're going to make anything. So hopefully we got something in that long hive. I'll definitely probably have to pull a few frames of honey out of there. See, the sun is coming back here, and I've seen they're starting to fly a little bit now, so that's a good thing. So guys, that's about it. Not much of a video. Just want to check on the queen situation. And I'd like to say thank you for being here. I'd like to say God bless you, and God bless your family, and God bless your bees. Now, I hope you and your family's well. I hope your bees are well. And I tell you, I hope you're having a good season. I hope that the flow is good to you. I've seen a lot of things out there, rain, and we've had a lot of rain, so our flow was nowhere near what it could have been. Now, it was heavy on the days it was pretty. and it started early, if you remember, but it kind of dwindled there towards the end. We had so much rain, and this has been the windiest. I will say this has been the windiest spring. I think I've said that before that I've ever seen. That wind blows every single day. That's just part of it, I guess. But that's about it for this one here, and hopefully we'll get in here next week, and I'll have a little bit of time before that memorial service. I might be able to pull some honey maybe after work if I can get the skateboards on. And whatever we do, we'll film it. We'll film our honey pull. We're not going to, I don't think we're going to break the bank with honey this year, but we'll have enough to eat, and we'll have enough for our family and our friends, and maybe sell a few jars. I still got to get an inspection. I've talked to him. He's going to come and inspect me here pretty soon before I can sell. So guys, if you don't care, hit that like button, hit the subscribe. That really helps me out, and I thank you a lot. And I appreciate it. Now this is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.